Hey everyone, welcome to the Body Electric. I'm Gary, the Renegade Dream Builder, and today we're going to be testing two different types of agave and two of the pancake maple syrups. Now this is not real maple syrup by any means. The reason that I picked these two was this one has 8% sodium in it. This one has 2% sodium in it. Everything else in this I will put at the end of the video is the ingredients, and you can see that this is crap. And if it lights at all, it'll be because there is sodium in these. So I don't know if they'll light or not, but let's find out. So here we go. Let's make sure that the light is actually working. I like to test this myself just to make sure. And there we go. This is real food. This is not real food. I'm not telling you what you should eat. That's your decision. Every body is different. So let's start with the, this is amber. And we'll put a good amount in there, see what happens. So as we know, this is on. And let's just set it in there and see what goes on there. We'll give it a good time to make sure that it's not going to light. I don't believe it will, but hey, I've been wrong before. One of the other videos, sugar proved me wrong. I'd say we're not going to get anything. And I have to go get a spoon, and we'll let that go while I'm getting that spoon. Since this is 110 volts right at the end of this, I will shut it off, but I use a wooden spoon just in case. We'll see how this first pour goes here. Well, not too bad. Okay, we'll give this a stir. Remember, this is amber agave. Take this right out of the way. Okay, that's stirred up pretty well. Turn this back on. And we'll see what we have. And it's not looking good. I would say that that is a fail. So if you're trying to nourish your body and feed it electrically and physically, this is not going to do it. I was going to say this might do it physically. I doubt it, but it might do it physically. It definitely will not do it electrically. So this to me is a no-go. What you can do and eat what you choose. That's part of being here on this planet, is the right to eat what you like. And I have used agave many times myself. So here we go with the, this is light. I will say the lighter it is, the less processed it is. The darker, the more processed. So if you're going to use agave, try to get the clear. Has the least processing going on in it. I would say that we're not going to get much out of this. So let's try a little water in it. It's quite a bit of water, but it isn't going to matter. If it's going to light, it's going to light. I would expect the same results from this. say that we are going to get the same results. So remember, you're trying to nourish two bodies every time you eat. And that is the electrical body and the physical body. And this is not going to help the electrical body at all. So that is two tests, the amber and the light agave. Now we're going to move on to the maple syrup, which calling this maple syrup is actually, should be outlawed. It's a crime. This is not maple syrup. This is a maple syrup-like product. So this is Vermont made, but I'm going to tell you, even with the agave or with, it just happens that this comes from the agave plant. This comes from, I would say, a test tube. We know that real maple syrup will light. So let's give this a try. I'll be shocked if this lights, but it does have sodium in it, so we have to consider that. And the sodium would give you a false read. When you see what's on these labels, it'll scare you. Okay, I think that it's not going to light. Now this is 2%. 2% sodium. And the other one is 8. So it's hard telling what's going to happen. The sodium is going to react. But if you're going to put sodium in your body, do it through organic celery or other products. Natural, organic products, fruits and vegetables that have salt in them. Don't get your salt from a salt shaker. If you do, try to use, you can use sea salt, but the best is Himalayan salt. And even with the Himalayan salt, it's a crystal, it's hard like a rock. And a lot of times when they grind it, they use metal blades, and it wears the blades down, so there's actually metal in that salt. And the other way that they grind it is with stone. So if you can, find out if it's stone ground or if it's metal ground, and go with the stone if you have that opportunity. But Himalayan salt's still the best salt. Table salt has sand in it. That's what keeps it from sticking. I would say we're not going to get anything out of this. This is dead food. Dead food, dead body. This will not only nourish your physical body, but it will also nourish your electrical body. Very, very important to understand that concept. Now, we're going to do this product, which is a fake maple syrup, test tube stuff. And this has 8% sodium in it. So it just might light the light, who knows? There it goes. It's lighting the light. And it's starting to bubble and smoke down in there. That's the sodium. That's the salt. And I'll guarantee you one thing. This is the cheapest salt that you can find. I can't remember what I paid for those, but like this much real maple syrup would be 20 bucks or so. I think this was like $3 or $4. It's not something you want to put in your body, I can tell you that. It's the worst ingredients you can find and the cheapest ingredients that you can find. So this should light up pretty well if it lit just on its own. And here it comes. But that is the sodium lighting that, not the product itself. And like I said, you can be guaranteed one thing. This is the cheapest salt and the cheapest products you can find. And if you wait till the end of the video, I'll have these labels. I'll have this right here. I'll take pictures of them and post it so that you can actually look it over and see that it's 8% and 2%. So this one is 8% sodium. So I hope this helps to find out that we actually have three bodies. We talked about two today, the electrical body and the physical body, and that we need to nourish both. And remember, fruits and vegetables nourish the physical and the electrical body, and these products do not. These two may nourish your body. I haven't actually looked at what's in it, but they may nourish your body, but not your electrical body. And they do come from a plant. These come from a lab, and they do not nourish your physical or electrical body. Even though this has sodium in it, it's the worst sodium that you could have. So it may light this light at this time, but we must understand that the light is only a guide, and this is an unnatural product. So this is Gary, the Renegade Dream Builder. I hope that you found this video helpful, and I will see you next time on The Body Electric.